Why does it seem that the wicked prospers while the righteous suffers? I'm going to give you 4 things that if you apply to your life, it will change the entire trajectory of it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I want to have a really tough conversation with you. If you're strong enough to make it to the end of this video, congratulations in advance. But I want to unpack some of the myths about success and the difference between those who have it and those who don't. See, there's no secret magic formula that successful people that we have. Like um it's not a magic potion. It's a system. And I want to share with you today 4 things that if you can take heed and not take offense to, I promise you it will change the entire trajectory of your life. I want to help unpack why it seems like the winners keep winning, the losers keep losing. And when I say losers, I'm not calling individuals losers. I'm speaking to the areas of your life which you want to have success in that you just seem to not be able to climb up out of the pit of losing, so to speak. Why does it seem that the wicked prospers while the righteous suffers? I'm going to give you 4 things that if you apply to your life, it will change the entire trajectory of it. You say, well, who are you? How can you give me anything? Well, I'm a person who's walking in purpose. I'm a person that has been in a room with those that are very successful, and I have seen a common denominator in all successful people. My life has been transformed in ways that supersede the economy, both financially and spiritually. And I've been around the company of different individuals that are successful. And when I say success, I'm not just speaking monetarily, but I'm certainly not excluding it either. All of these individuals are super financially straight, okay? Everybody's good. But there's a certain denominator that I saw in all of them. And some are saints and some are ain'ts. But one thing about principles, it'll work for sinner or saint. It's just that the results and the peace that you have will be completely different. So when I share these 4 things with you, I really hope that you lock into it, and I really hope that you hear my heart. And I really hope that this helps somebody. In fact, go ahead and like and subscribe this or share this with somebody that you know that may still be struggling with the area of purpose, the area of destiny, or the area of discipline, that other D word. So the 4 things that I have learned, and I'm going to break this down throughout the video very quickly, but I just want to give it to you up front. Consistency builds confidence. Confidence sharpens competence. Competence attracts opportunities, and opportunities gives birth to your overflow. Just hang in with me for a few more minutes, and I'm gonna hopefully tie this in the best way that I can. Um, And if you want another video where I lean into it more, just drop it in the comments and then I'll be able to further elaborate. But I do want to give you guys just some really quick jewels and nuggets that really helped me on my journey that transformed my life. My life is extremely blessed, not perfect, but it's definitely not what it used to be. And some of the areas where I see individuals, I see them struggling in areas where abundance is right there. And it's just, if I could just say, all you have to just do this, just tweak this right here, and this will help clear all that other stuff out. So that's why I'm doing this video. The first thing is this: why does it seem like the wicked prospers while the righteous struggle? Why does it seem like that? And from what I've observed and what I've noticed is that life moves off of principles, and it will work again for sinner or saint, but the end is always different. Here's what I mean. People don't fail because they lack desire, because they lack want, or because they lack the need for something. That's not why they fail. They fail due to a lack of a structured system. Winners don't operate off of emotions. They operate off of systems. We operate knowing every single day, Lord's will that we live to see it. We never wake up guessing, wonder what today's going to bring. Never. It doesn't work like that. Winners don't operate off of feelings. No. They operate off of principle and structures. While those that are not thriving, aka those that are losing in certain areas, they negotiate with their feelings. I don't feel like getting out of bed today. Well, I don't feel like this. If you are governed by your feelings, you will continue to sit in lack. That's just what it is. Winners, we don't decide, oh, well, what do I feel like doing today? We tell ourselves, this is what we're going to do, regardless of how I feel. This is what I have to do because my why of what I desire is bigger than what I'm feeling. But again, this goes back to the first point. Consistency builds confidence. When you are consistent in that area, you will then have the confidence to overthrow your emotions or your feelings that's telling you to not get out of bed. I don't feel like this. I don't have the energy. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. A lot of believers have the emotional stirrance of what God promised, but don't strap your boots to do what's necessary to get it. Trying to find a way to say this where it doesn't come across as if I'm forcing or trying to imply work, because we're saved by grace through faith. After salvation, then what? Now, this video is about principles about winning and thriving. This isn't one about discipleship. We'll do another video about this one. But there's so much more for us as believers that we don't tap into. And I wholeheartedly believe that is due to a lack of structure. A lack of structure, a lack of discipline, and a lack of operating kingdom systems. Your system is your destiny. The system that you're creating for your life is connected to you walking in your destiny. God blesses order, structure, and stewardship. That's just what it is. Your system is the pathway to your destiny. You're going to have to delete the excuses. Excuses are like a comfortable blanket that you wrap yourself in to shield yourself from the cold truth about why you didn't do something or why you don't have something. There's two types of people in this world: those that will make a way and those that will make an excuse. You're going to have to choose the type of person that you want to be, period. And if God be for you, and he is indeed for you, who can be against you? There are kingdom principles that you have to tap into. Your destiny depends on it. Every excuse that you give is a prison that you're choosing to stay in. And that resonates with me more than you know. You're giving yourself permission to stay in lack. You're giving yourself a reason why, and I want to be careful with the way that I say this. Nobody cares. We all have things that have happened to us. We could bring out an orchestra and have a whole audience in tears telling our stories. We all have those stories. But what you do with that, how you bounce back from those moments is what make your story relevant. Trust me. Another video. You can't rise while you're explaining the reason why you haven't moved. I don't know if that makes sense. I really hope it's landing the way it's coming. God, help me get this out. You can't rise with the weight of excuses that you're explaining, giving reason to why you haven't moved. Excuses are weights. Ownership activates transformation. Ownership activates transformation. Once you own the fact that this is the hand that was dealt me. Is it fair? No. But this is what it is. I'm not saying that some of us don't have reasons that would explain away why life turned out the way that it is. What happened to you is usually never your fault. But what you do with that, it always is. And you can blame the black man, the white man, your boss man, your mama man. I mean, hey, not having no man. You can blame whoever you want to blame. But who wants to spend the rest of their life blaming somebody else? That means you're giving that person the authority over your life. You have made them your God. You have made them the mountain that you're sitting on. And you're going to stay there until you activate that acceptance of what it is and you figure out, what can I do with what I have? In fact, one of my favorite quotes is by Nelson Mandela, where he says, it's not what you're given, but what you do with what you already have that separates one person from the next. This is why winners win and those that are losing continue to lose. So you say, well, what do I do? You want to make sure that you design your day. You never want to wake up and have to figure out, well, what am I going to do today? Every day you need to have something in place that's pushing you further towards where it is you want to be. If it's to make the phone call, if it's to change the meal plan, if it's to let me gather all my debt, let me see where's the leak in the pipe. If it's something simple as let me clean my room, let me clean my house, something every day you need to do that. Manage your minutes. Master your mind. Build routines that serve your future and not your feelings. Not right now. You want to master your mind. Control your thoughts. Everything that comes up should not come out. The moment that you're able to master your thoughts, because before the words come out your mouth, you're the first person to hear them. If it's anything that's contrary to what you want your life to look like, or if it's something that, you know, this could give you your pink slip, everything has to be done in decency and in order. Master your mind. Also, the things that you're constantly watching, what you're listening to, the music you're hearing, all of this plays a role subconsciously. Like all of this, if you think about it, the things that you digest, the things that you put in is input output. What you feed your body, you defecate, it comes out. What you feed your mind, it's the same thing. What you feed your spirit, it's the same thing. So you're going to master your mind and manage your minutes. Manage your minutes for me, it means that you take control of how much time you give certain things to. Now, you don't want to turn into a robot where you're not even human. And some of you may need to lock in and do that. Some of us need to just lock in. There was a point in time where I had to lock in and just focus. I hardly watched TV, was reading several books, listening to certain podcasts, listening to certain videos just to feed my spirit and my mind because I knew that greater was coming, or I was entering a new season and I had to guard what I was hearing. I had to guard anything that was contrary to the future, or contrary to what I wanted my future self to look like, or whatever the thing that I'm working on. It's almost like I don't know if you guys have heard how actors and actresses, whenever they're training for a role, sometimes they'll lock in because they have to almost become that person. And so when you're trying to shift and to become a new version of you, you're going to have to switch off the TV. You're going to have to switch off certain things that you're listening to. Get back to that later, because it is input output. It really is. And it's spiritual. Guard your eyes, guard your ears, guard your heart, guard your soul, your heart, your soul, guard that. What's your soul, your mind, your intellect, your emotions, your imagination? These are all the things that help make up your soul, that make up who you are. And once you have that protected and shielded, all the other things, it's going to bounce off of you, especially when you are working on creating a system and a structure that's going to help lead you to your destiny. If you made it towards the end of this video, congratulations. And I want you to know that your overflow is waiting for you at the other end. Remember, the 4 things that we got into was that consistency builds confidence. Your confidence sharpens your competence. Your competence will attract the opportunity, and the opportunity will birth the overflow. If you haven't already, please make sure that you like and subscribe to this video. And hopefully this video did not cause any type of offense. My goal is not to offend anybody. And I went over some surface things. I may do another video where I can delve in deep, because really each topic is a whole, oh my God. I just wish that I had the time to just to break each of those things down. And maybe I will in a later video. So make sure you hit subscribe so that we're able to tap into this. But I promise you, your greater is on the other side. I love you.